Hello everyone! Today I'm going to introduce an app called Zen Brush 2 on the iPad. It's a calligraphy app, so you can do calligraphy art and ink paintings on it. So I highly recommend it for designers as well. Other than the brush, there are rarely any functions, but there are not apps with such realistic and natural brush strokes. So it's a paid app, but it's definitely worth it. Today I'm going to show you how to use this app in everyday designing. I'm going to launch Zen Brush and start drawing some characters. You can adjust the thickness of the brush here. The smudges and scratches of the ink look so real. I'm not that good at calligraphy, but it even makes it look fine. The button on the bottom right is for clearing the screen. You can wipe the screen clean with just one tap. You can choose either red or black for the ink color. There are 3 types of transparencies for the brush: black, gray, and one that's closer to white. Black is probably suitable for writing letters and characters, but if you want to draw, you might want to use gray or the color closer to white to make a gradient. There are also 3 gradients for the red ink. Next, there are also 3 different smudging levels. This is where you can choose how much to scratch and smudge with your writing. Let me show you. The top is a dry brush. The middle gives you mid-level smudging, and the bottom brush gives you a very wet brush. There are many background papers you can choose from as well. I think the ink turns gold with a black background. There are just so many backgrounds, so be sure to check them out. I'm going to try writing on this one. The color of the strokes changes on its own when you choose different backgrounds, so the color changes automatically when I choose a different background, as you can see. On the black background, the strokes turn gold. There are frame backgrounds as well as backgrounds decorated with cherry blossom and autumn leaves too. You can apply guides using this tab. It comes in handy when you want to write balanced characters. I'm going to try and write something. I'm going to write wasabi. I apologize in advance for my messy handwriting. And from here, you can change the settings of your pen. Let me introduce it. You can change the sensitivity of the pen pressure as well as the tilt sensitivity. The tilt sensitivity refers to the thickness of the brush when you draw while tilting the Apple Pencil. There is also a setting for the pressure effect based on the size of the touch area. You can toggle it on or off. Let me introduce what this does. This adjustment is for when you draw with your fingers instead of the pen. Let me toggle it off and write on the left and right. When you toggle it on and draw, only the area where your fingers touch the screen are colored in ink. So no matter how strong you draw, the lines won't be thick. I keep it off since I don't like it that much. Anyway, I wrote some stuff while practicing, so take a look. I'm writing in English right now. When you write in English, it's easier to write with the iPad sideways. When you're writing in Japanese, especially when writing vertically, it's easier to write nicer when it's in portrait mode. My iPad is set in landscape mode for now for filming purposes, so it's a little difficult to write like this. If you're a designer, I think you'll have fun writing letters using the Zen Brush. You can change the background and color here, so try it out. Finally, when you export it, under Open in another app, there is an item labeled Pin, which means transparent background. This comes in handy when you open it in Illustrator or Photoshop and combine it with other objects if you are working on a design. I look around for some items that can be used as a reference when designing. You can use this app for these things. For the Starbucks ad, it's a combination of calligraphy and a photo. For the one with the eel, you can use it for the logo and packaging. You can even use it for New Year's greeting cards. I also think this app is useful for copywriters. Instead of simply typing the message you came up with, you can use Zen Brush and write using calligraphy for strong messages. If you have a cute message, you can use rounded writing to express it better. So I think this app is great for copywriters too. You can also use this app for drawing. I'm still practicing, so I'll put up another video later. I'm planning to master the lighting, shading, and gradients to draw something cool. There is a drawing app called Procreate on the iPad. You can even link Zen Brush to that app using the transparent pin to export your work. I'm also planning to create a video on connecting different apps to draw, so please look forward to that. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye!